So good morning everyone, trust you're well, keeping safe. Well, it's never a bad thing to expose TikTok, and I'll explain why in a moment, but this is another good watch.
Have an epiphany, right, a revelation, whatever you want to call it. Remember this video. If you don't, go and watch this video. It's on my backup account. The link to it is in the bio. Go and watch this video. This video, as you can see here, what it says, it tells you that they've just busted a big ring and loads of people, 7 men, I think, 7 men and women were arrested from Florida. Now check this out though, have a look at this. So this is about the same post, it's about the post that I made, it's the same people, 7 Florida men arrested in this, right? So I had a little, something said to me, read, just read, because you've been talking about TikTok a lot lately, and you spoke out about how TikTok are involved in a lot of stuff like this. So don't go anywhere. Read the whole story. So I did. Look at this.
You can see this video is very good.
Concern about
Cook.
the growing accessibility of such harmful content through social media apps, highlighting that many of the individuals arrested found materials via TikTok. He emphasized that while TikTok can swiftly remove certain types of content, it has not been as prompt in addressing distribution of this material.
And that might be why, again, you can see that 66.8 million views on TikTok, 27 TikTok accounts burned down. But it's all coming out. The truth is all coming out. And plenty of high crimes, and certainly not mine. I mean, JFK are now exposing US Department was involved in child trafficking. So when people are punished, banned, blocked, deleted, blacklisted, shadow banned for exposing the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence. And it's quite ironic too, I can put a video on YouTube, get 1 view, put the same video on TikTok, and you can get hundreds of views or thousands of views for exactly the same videos. Obviously not all of them fly, but some of them certainly do. So it's time, big tech social media really does need to be challenged. And they have been banning, blocking the truth and everyone's freedom of speech. And yet they are the ones committing the real crimes and violations. I've shared a big story online. Johnny Botwright used and set up as the Black Panther Sandringham serial killer. 1,674,000 views, 707. 27 TikTok accounts burned down. I say it's a very good forum where they do allow the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice and a peaceful protest of innocence. And it's like, for instance, recently YouTube burnt down 3 of my biggest YouTube channels, over 1,500 videos in 24 hours that had no strikes, for uploading 1 video of a red Porsche that had LA 17 on it. So there is a story there. And YouTube have never apologised to all the people who they banned, blocked, deleted, punished, blacklisted, shadow banned for telling the truth over the last few years. But again, the truth is coming out on many platforms. The corrupt powers to be do not want you to know and do not want you to see. There are plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. So it's good that people like Dewey are exposing TikTok. YouTube certainly needs to be challenged too. And again, the real Beauty and the Beast story. 17-year-old sex girl found dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham estate, killing fields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. That is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, killing fields, laid and clear. Their high royal blue crime, blue murder. Certainly not mine. They all tried to use and set me up, frame and fix me, use me as the fall guy and the spare guy. So there's plenty of truth coming out, and invariably the truth does come out, but like I say, it's a very good forum where they do allow the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression. Unlike big tech social media, ban and blocking the truth, everyone's freedom of speech, complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes. But they certainly cannot stop freedom of speech and expression. There are many people who will not be silenced by the corrupt powers to be and the goons on big tech social media. So there's plenty going on, and there's plenty going out. Again, plenty of people exposing the high crimes and the monster lies, the cover-ups. They certainly will set you up with the biggest monster lies and the biggest bogus diagnosis to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key, but all to cover up their high crimes, blue murder. Frames and fixes switches, monster lies and bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. And the truth is the truth, and a monster lie is a monster lie. The corrupt powers to be want everyone to comply, conform, consent, obey, and confess their monster lies are true. So, like I say, it is a very good forum, have been very good to me. Let me roll my story there. You certainly couldn't roll it on big tech social media. 16 Facebook accounts also burned down for exposing the truth. But again, the truth is all coming out. There are plenty of grooming gangs in high places also. So again, their high crimes, blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, that is JFK there. 300,000 missing children. I did do a little video on Dewey's dream video, TikTok cooked. As soon as I uploaded TikTok, I got a community strike. It's certainly what TikTok do not want you to know or see. And Facebook, that one has also come out. Facebook protecting child traffickers. And that is a colossal, it's on a colossal scale. So, I say it's definitely worth giving a look. And I say, it's had time up for TikTok traffickers. And as the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua tells us, we can know the truth, and the truth will set and make us free. And that's often, invariably the case. The truth versus big monster lies, high crimes and cover-ups. Again, the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know and do not want you to see. You can Google Johnny Botwright. It's all online for the world to see free. So, 66.8 million views on TikTok, 27 TikTok accounts burned down for telling the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts. Freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, and a peaceful protest of innocence. And again, 16 Facebook accounts burned down for the same reason. So, the truth is marching on. And this guy is also on TikTok, talking about 205 people being arrested in the US and lots of children have been set free, but there's not one mention of it in the America media. Again, all covering up high crimes. And these high crimes really do go Steve right to the top. So, certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless, take care, but never a bad thing to expose TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, again all complicit in high crimes, covering up high crimes, certainly not mine.